Hello everyone, I'm Dandan, one of the authors of the paper Parasocial Interaction Analysis of Valentino Virtual Spokesperson based on Weibo data and search popularity. My tutor is Wuying. Let me explain the content of the paper. This paper is launched from 4 aspects: research context introduction, research-related work, research results, and research suggestion. Before introducing the context of this research, we first introduce 2 related concepts. Virtual spokesperson refers to a virtual character which is based on the characteristics of a luxury brand and comprehensive analysis of the market environment, competitors, and consumer psychology. Virtual spokesperson can be used as a carrier of brand image. Like real spokesperson, virtual spokesperson not only does benefit luxury brand image, merchandise, and brand awareness, but also establish the reputation and loyalty of brand, stimulate brand associations, and promote brand development and promotion. Parasocial interaction refers to the phenomenon in which the audience reacts to media characters as real characters and forms a parasocial relationship with them. In the process of parasocial activities, a person's self-identity depends on whether he can successfully play a social role and interact with others. In parasocial interaction, individuals will communicate and establish relationship bonds with media character on purpose, which can bring psychological comfort to individuals to a certain degree. The mainly users of major social media are young people, and most of them tend to personalize consumption, such as co-branded merchandise, limited merchandise, and customized merchandise. With the rapid development of social media in our country, the luxury industry also tends to let young customers to recognize and shape a young brand image through brand marketing on social networking platform, thereby attracting young audience on it. In this real context, digitization and rejuvenation are the inevitable trends in the development of the luxury industry. The future development direction of luxury marketing tends to AI intelligence. In order to reduce the potential negativity effects of celebrity spokespersons, luxury brands use technology to lead product promotion. Among them, Valentino used a parasocial pattern and virtual spokesperson for digital marketing on social media, such as Weibo, and use digital marketing to narrow the distance with consumers and acquire new users. The important prerequisite for the formation of parasocial interaction is the charm of media characters and perceived similarity of media audience. The audience emotion projection and personal identity come from the rich character image of the virtual spokesperson, which acting as the media character. When virtual spokespersons cooperate with brands, brand consumers act as media audience when they receiving advertisings that contains virtual spokespersons. The deeper the interaction between consumers and the virtual spokespersons, the more they can seek spiritual sustenance and emotional needs from virtual spokespersons. When the audience acceptance of virtual spokesperson is extremely low, in order not to affect the original advertising of brands that relying on celebrity spokespersons and retain consumers who tend to trust the traditional advertising, most of luxury endorsement advertisements use a combination of virtual spokespersons and celebrity spokespersons. When the fame, social influence, and fame based on the virtual spokesperson reach a certain level, brands will only adopt virtual characters as the brand spokesperson. With the popularity of virtual spokespersons such as Leo Miquela and noonoouri in the fashion field, various virtual characters have set up the V-model development pattern. Taking the Valentino promotion as an example, Valentino's promotion of virtual spokesperson advertisement has gradually changed from appearing with celebrities that young people know to shooting ads and participating in various marketing activities alone. Valentino used virtual spokesperson to make the risk of advertising investment more comfortable. Virtual spokesperson can fully meet Valentino's demands and ensure the safety of Valentino's publicity. Considering from the ideological level of young groups, the image of virtual spokespersons represents the idealized lifestyle of the young generation. The idealization and accountability of virtual spokespersons make it easier for Valentino to choose. On the basis of the context, in the experiment, we analyzed the trends of search popularity of virtual spokespersons in global search engines and the distribution of Weibo users' age in recent years. Based on 4,063 interactive data, which published on Valentino's official Weibo, the experiment analysis results discusses whether virtual spokespersons will affect the formation of parasocial interaction relationship between Valentino and their consumers. Finally, it discusses the problem which existing in the process of establishing parasocial interaction relationship and puts forward corresponding development suggestions. In this experiment, we obtained the search popularity data of virtual spokesperson from search engines and store them in Excel and draw charts based on this data. According to the search popularity data from 2004 to the present, the statistics of the global popularity of virtual influencers shows that since the virtual influencers Lily Miquela was created in 2016, the attention of online audience to the virtual has increased year by year. Taking 2018 as a node, the attention of online audience to virtual spokespersons has increased exponentially, and there is still a growth trend in the future. After that, we determined the search media platform based on iResearch's survey data on PC and mobile Weibo users. According to the survey data, the majority of the users are young people. Among them, the users groups of 25 to 30 years old respectively counted for 21.6% and 29.1%. The users groups under the age of 24 includes teenagers, respectively counted for 37.7% and 37.5%. The fan groups of virtual spokespersons such as noonoouri, which is employed by Valentino, mainly concentrated in the 18 to 24 age groups. Virtual spokespersons such as noonoouri represents the ideal lifestyle of young people. In order to enhance young consumers' willingness to purchase Valentino's merchandise, the core of Valentino marketing strategy is gradually becoming younger. The Weibo has a wide range of younger audience, which provides an opportunity for virtual spokespersons of Valentino and young consumer groups to form a parasocial interaction relationship, and also provides favorable conditions for the transformation of Valentino to younger generation. To further explore the parasocial interaction between the virtual spokesperson and the audience of Valentino, we use Python code to obtain Weibo data. First, we obtain the app key and app secret of the newly registered application of the Weibo open platform and set the authorization return page and authorization cancellation page. Next, we create a MyCircle database named Weibo to store the opt-in ID and Weibo comment data. Then, we use the Cineweb Pi3 model to obtain authorization from the Weibo interface and request data. Finally, compare the obtained data format with the data in the interface document and store the obtained Weibo data in the MyCircle database after confirming that it is correct. The data we obtained includes Weibo ID, link, text, picture, release time, and the number of interactions of users like, repost, and comment. This experiment uses SPSS to count the average and standard deviation of the respective replies and comments data of Valentino official Weibo. Then we performed an independent sample t-test on the data. In order not to affect the results of the experiment, we screened the obtained Weibo data and excluded data which containing celebrated spokespersons and certain brand marketing activities that have a greater impact on users' likes and comments. Finally, from the remaining data, 3 original Weibo data, including virtual spokesperson noonoouri and 97 original advertising and marketing Weibo, were selected. We sought out a total of 100 original Weibo content and user replies and comments data, sort them in Excel. The experiment uses whether there is a virtual spokesperson in the published Weibo advertisement content as an independent variable, and use Weibo users like, repost, and comment data on each original Weibo of Valentino brand as a criteria for judging the effect of its parasocial interaction. As the results show, although the average and the standard deviation of the interactive data of marketing Weibo with virtual spokespersons are higher than those of Valentino original marketing Weibo, the significance of the values obtained by independent sample t-tests is greater than 0.05. That is no statistically significant difference. At present, Valentino marketing is still based on its exquisite craftsmanship and style. The promotion of virtual spokesperson is relatively lacking. Valentino has only published 3 promotional Weibo about virtual spokesperson noonoouri in this official Weibo. In its official Weibo accounts the data of user replies under each virtual spokesperson Weibo was only about 100. The experiment results shows that the use of virtual spokespersons for advertising by Valentino does not significantly affect the formation of parasocial interaction between Valentino and their consumers. Based on the marketing data on virtual spokespersons, which published in Valentino official Weibo, this research found 2 points of development suggestions are as following. Although luxury brands have relative complete marketing strategy for virtual spokespersons and parasocial interactions aboard, social media marketing strategy are still in the development stage in our country, which is not conducive to giving full play to the advantages of virtual spokespersons and not conducive to the construction of parasocial interaction before consumers and luxury brands. In order to solve the problem of inadequate promotion of virtual spokespersons, Valentino can try to create a brand virtual characters that can endorse the brand and has customer question and answer service and self-service, which can enhance the sense of interaction to Valentino virtual spokespersons and consumers to gain consumer trust so as to better form a parasocial interaction relationship with them. Further research will focus on how to use technologies such as virtual reality and holographic projection to promote the promotion of virtual spokespersons on social media, thereby helping virtual spokespersons and consumers to form parasocial interactions. Thank you for listening.